Hello, brovs. We're back with poems and plays by Wendel Agne. I believe it's Wendel Agne. I'm not going to read the entire book, but I am going to read one poem. Never read it before. Poem. This first edition, 1995, of his books. As you can see, nondescript cover. On the back, mottled, Wendel Agne has, oh wait, maybe this ain't the same guy. Or did they just spell his name wrong? Yeah, they did spell his name wrong. All right, well, there you go. Wendel Agne has written 5 books and words and music to a musical comedy, along with stories and poems. He taught Russian and English literature. Can't see what it says, Perini said of the poetry, I enjoyed some. The River, June to December, Vietnam. Some real little lyricism here. Good writing and good luck with the book. It looks like a strong collection, which is not exactly a ringing endorsement of the book, but yeah. I looked up his name, and apparently he's dead. According to this, Agne Wendel, poet and teacher, played football and danced the Lindy, but after Pearl Harbor, he enlisted as an Army nurse and served in the D-Day invasion. A graduate of Middlebury College and UC Berkeley, he inspired generations of students as an English teacher in Fairlawn. He wrote poetry and several plays, some published. He loved singing, puns, politics, and great literature. In retirement, Agne performed with the San Diego Recorders Society. He was a loving son, brother, uncle, father, grandfather, and friend who is fondly remembered and dearly missed. So this is kind of convenient that it's the 100th anniversary of his death, and I shall read a poem entitled Marigold and Magpie. And the main reason why I picked this is that I've read somewhere since I am plagued with moles in my yard that are just destroying the grass and pushing up large veins of tunneled earth. Although recently I've been using coffee grounds and spreading them about the yard. And also I planted some marigolds, which are said to be a great deterrent of said moles. One of which I saw last year protruding his finger through the earth as I sat on the front porch. So yeah, they're ever present in this area and have been for apparently 100 years as I researched some of this area around where I live, and there were mole traps set everywhere that caught dozens to hundreds of these varmints. Anyway, Marigold and Magpie. I've never read this, so we'll see what happens. Nothing they saw in nature that is mine. My ear has heard a heron, only as a Dylan Thomas Troche. Troche? I'm not sure. The lark, a bastard alarm clock, blithely ended Romeo's single night. Hell to thee, bird, thou never went to me. Once read a book, can tell an oak from elm. So tried to buy a live Christmas tree, roots and all, wrapped in soil and burlap. The plant man needled me with spruce, balsam, fir, and pine. Can you believe this? My battery's too low and now it turned off the frickin' battery. We'll see about that, you son of a bitch. I meant to say light, not battery, but here we go. Mine sans flashlight. The plant man needled me with spruce, balsam, fir, and pine. First names, too. I went, as before, to a city corner, found my tree leaning delinquently against the wall. Pigeons are something else. I know them inside out. I wish what's out stayed in. Only their necks, purple changing to green, stops my ringing them. And grass is different. I know its coolness, stains, taste of stem, smells, what pole breaks the leaf or takes the clod. Total grass and pigeons, nature. Now, I'm not bragging of ignorance or blowing my car horn for concrete countryside. I just don't see marigolds or magpies or even rainbows. Still, no sordid boon. My heart does lots of leaping. Not just till that sickness of the very self, death, do part your lips from love's expressiveness. I shall love you after death has taken what he can. I don't mean what was always meant. Two spirits in the garden of the moon, a heaven hoped for and unbelieved in, nor the other meaning, years lived out knowing you are nowhere on the earth. That sorrow is too terrorizingly believed to sadden you with the telling. I shall love what's left of you when death has taken the breath and heartbeat and even the awareness of, and answer to my love. I shall fight with maggots for the right to use your flesh. I shall fight my horror and disgust to force apart your now so willing thighs. Oh, calm down, buddy. I shall fight iconoclastic joy and guard the slandered purity of lust when I carry you by night up rock to cave. I want to feel heavy and hard in hand, none of the strength of madness. Make myself moan my lessening lust as you decay for me. Forbid myself the dirty thrill of evil, of the cheap macabre horror, not crazed, but Ulysses-like. Feel I cannot yield so soon a love so great, and love and lose until I bruise myself on bones. I enjoy counting uncountable things, like our measureless months of love, and saying some silly number, 10. I know the mathematical meaning of infinity and how its terms fit what we feel within each month, rational, irrational, transcendental. We put points for each along the line of love. I know the points on any line equal the points on all others together, and no love could pack more passion than passed between us that morning month of summer. Yet, in a realer way, then technically our love transcends irrationally and multiplies infinity. I count us on old calendars, pulling their daisy petals off. June, she loved me. July, she loved me not less than in June. She loved me not less than in June. Even in the bleak December, not a single dying ember mourned for one flagging flame. April was the cruelest month. I thought she loved me not 7 days out of her arms. A godlike effort to rebuild the universe up to her, dividing the lands and seas and sunning the dark face of the earth, fish and fowl and creeping things that creepeth. And on the 8th day I rested love and counted with kisses on her tender breast these 10 infinities. I like it, Wendel. That was a pretty nice poem. Minus the part where you pulled apart your decaying thighs. But yeah, it's a pretty good poem, Wendell. Maybe we'll read another. No, we'll save it. Kind of like Wendell. All right, that's all for now. Goodbye, bruv.